Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right in my living room where I do what I do for you. This evening, writer than 25 rules to live by storytelling, story with a message in the story. And this story has a message which hits close to home because it's from my church lesson yesterday, and I took that concept, put in the lesson. But before we get started, let's do a right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. And here goes the question. Know thyself. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that he know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can wake you up with spiritual enlightenment. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got what you need to wake up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Maya, be true. You got to have the balance in your life. And everybody out here talking spiritual concepts and consciousness all know balance is important. But they're not calling it what it is. Maya, that's my girl. You gonna know it. She'll be around. Now, today, the subject of civil spiritual disobedience is what right thinking will be considered because I'm not giving in to certain things. All right. Now, the story goes that the king had the three men and he wanted them to worship his golden calf. They refused because it wasn't their God. Their God that they worship is stronger than this golden calf. So he decided to put him in the oven. Anybody who Christian know how the story go. But I got intrigued with it because the concept behind it is what I got out of it. The message is, if you believe in something, stand for it. Die for it. Make a difference. It's been going that way. It's history. If you believe in what you believe, stand for it. Give your life for it. Everybody have done it who believe. Modernize yourself. If that's what you got to do, that's what you do. I'm not doing that. I'm getting close, okay? Don't get it twisted. Let's go. See, civil disobedience is a non-violence resistance against the powers that be. And I refuse to acquiesce to certain laws and certain things that they're doing right now that I don't approve of. And as a spiritualist, if it goes against what my rules and it contradicts what I believe in, I'm going to be civil disobedient. Understand that. My right thinking philosophy will make me disobedient to the powers that be with all this mandatory and things that they're trying to do that I don't agree with. I'm going to be civil, spiritually disobedient. I will stand up for what I believe in and fight for my right for what I believe. Trust me. When I was doing my radical thing, enlightening y'all to what they were doing, and 2 years ago, a year ago, I'm telling you, nobody listening, and all I was getting was feedback from the powers that be to shut up. I had to. So now I'm just giving information. Not about that, but my point is I'm going to be civil disobedient when it comes to taking the jab. Understand that. I follow spiritual laws, not man-made laws. I will follow the law. Trust me, I'm not going to be breaking the law. I'm doing 50, 65 and speed limit. I'm going to do what's in the right of the law. But when your laws go against my spirituality and my spiritual laws, I'm going to break them. Simple. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm not going to break the law by doing illegal stuff, but I'm not going to acquiesce to things that go against my spiritual laws. Okay? I remember the marches and showing civil disobedience back in the 60s. 60 years ago. we still fighting for civil rights. I even saw Black Lives Matter, right? Some way New York police got killed on duty or something happened to them anyway. But now they got the thing, they trying to, their little advocate, Blue Lives Matter. Really? It's amazing how we can flip-flop back and forth to make something fit what we wanted our dynamic to work for us. When you was killing us up, when we were saying Black Lives Matter because black people was getting killed, one of yours get killed, you want to raise your flag. Oh, Blue Lives Matter. Blue lives were never an issue. You get one casualty and all of a sudden you want to raise the flag. We matter. But you also the ones that doing the killing. Your laws. Man-made laws are made to benefit man. Spiritual laws are benefit to nature, aka God. Difference. They say he who make the laws is the one who break the laws. Let that marinate, that's all I'm saying. Blue Lives Matter? Okay. I'm not going to do the wrong thing with you. I'm not doing it. My people, whatever decision y'all make to do what you think is best for you, knock yourself out. But if that decision is one of acquiescing and giving into the powers that be, that's not a good decision. And I won't be with you to back you on that one. You're on your own. Just like you probably feel like, well, he take the vaccine. I might be on my own. Like, see, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of the evil and death, in this area, I got somebody with me who makes me fearless. Why would I believe, I can make good decisions for myself at this point in my life? I'm 64 years old. I've seen enough, I know enough, I learned enough to make decisions based on what I think is best for me. That's right thinking philosophy. That's how I live. It's a spiritual thing. Okay? The powers that be have been wrong on a lot of their things that cost lives. So don't tell me certain Blue Lives Matter. All lives should matter, but it only matters when it's one of y'all. Now it's Blue Lives Matter. You laughed and scoffed at Black Lives Matter. Y'all the one taking the Black lives away. Now you lose one. Blue Lives Matter? Really? Okay. You know what Malcolm said? Roosters coming home. Chickens come home to roost. If you do something to boomerang, you throw it out there, karma, make sure it's going to come back. Don't care who you are or your station. You might be the powers that be over us, but you ain't the powers that be over nature. Understand that. All right, here you go. I have knowledge of self, and I know my history, and I know yours. You don't play fair. You ain't honest, so I don't trust you. Simple as that. You are who you prove or show who you are. The powers that be have always showed who they are. I know them. Simple as that. They know me at this point. And no, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. Simple as that. I will do what I know is right. The right thing, that's right thing to philosophy. I'm going to do the right thing by my standards. Yeah, I'm a little agitated. Calm it down. I worked through this. Okay. I'm a God-fearing man with intelligence, so I'm not easily fooled. So your games of propaganda and swaying and don't work on me. I'm like set and I pep. Everybody else is brainwashed, so they no, I'm still fighting you, okay? I'm not giving in. I like that analogy too. That's how I feel. I'm still fighting. Y'all, well, get the back. No. I respect the law and I follow the law. But if it goes against my laws that I live and govern myself by spiritually, I'm going to break your law. And I deal with whatever. Been there before too. You can't scare me with that. Remember, I did that too. That don't bother me. I don't care. Right thinking philosophy is all about doing the right thing for the right reason. I know what I do and I know why I do it and I know what I'm doing it for. That's right thinking philosophy, to know. thyself and know what you're doing and why. Reason and purpose, all that's logic and reason, all that's intelligent thinking. That's what I do. I live, I don't take what you say. I know right from wrong. And when you say something I know is wrong, I'm going to let you know, no, that's wrong. I live right in my God's eyes. I don't live for man's validation. I don't need your validation. So you say, do this, and if it's not what I want to do, I'm not going to do it. Do what you got to do, but you're not going to change what I believe and how I feel about what I believe. Simple as that. I'm with them guys. Put me in the furnace. Don't care. All right? Jail, whatever y'all going to do, but it ain't going to change me. I go into my Job mode. You can take everything. I ain't giving up nothing. I do wrap this up. I appreciate you. And Pastor, this is for you. Civil is doing what's right. Yeah, that's being civil. But I won't take the jab. I'm about to get uncivilized. Why? Because I'm not going to acquiesce to what you want me to do. When I find out your heart, when I find out you haven't been honest with me, and I won't trust you from that point on. I found out a long time ago, I can't trust you guys. And you haven't done nothing over the years to change my mind. So I still feel the same way. Don't trust you. I listened to the argument for and against the vaccine. I already made my decision, so it ain't got to go back and forth. My decision's made. If you made yours, that's fine. We ain't got to do this. Let's move on. If you got the vaccine, God bless you. If you didn't get the vaccine, God bless you. So it don't make a difference which road you're on. It's a decision that you got to live with. If you made it, live with it. I made mine. I'm going to continue to live with it. I have questions that nobody can seem to answer, and that's why I'm not going to take something that you can't explain to me, tell me what it is, that makes enough reason, logic to me, not doing it. Simple as that. If I am part of an experiment, please let me know and let me make the decision if I want to be part of it. If you say, well, the jab experiment, we're going to see how it works, cool. I can make a decision based on that. But you telling me I have to get it and it don't work, that's not smart, okay? That's not what I subscribe to. That's all I want you to know. Last one. I'm fighting the power that be for my civil spiritual rights. That's called civil spiritual disobedience. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got more for you, but I enjoyed this one. Hope you did. Thank you.